This is atomic energy. This is the force of 20th century man, a powerful force.
During the Cold War, hundreds of thousands of Americans held top-secret jobs building nuclear weapons for the nation's defense. Today, many are paying a price for their patriotism.
We also realized that that water that was feeding the spring going into the pond was contaminated from the K-25 site. So I was getting exposed not only at work, but also where we lived. They started taking Geiger counters out in the picnic area several years ago, and the trees had actually pulled radiation up out from the ground, up into the branches and the leaves of these trees. My name is Janine Anderson. Got a Q clearance to work at the Department of Energy K-25 Oak Ridge gaseous diffusion plant, built to enrich uranium for nuclear fuel and bombs.
I'm very proud to have worked at Rocky Flats. Even, believe it or not, all the things that have happened to me, I'm still a very proud American.
My name's George Berry. Started working at Rocky Flats in March of 1982. My blood ox level, which is oxygen and blood combined, is dangerously low.
You should be 94 probably. That's right. And you're 89, 88.
It can kill you. At night I have to have an air machine on or I basically stop breathing.
I got a call from Kay Kimpam. I said, how are you doing? And she goes, I've heard you've been an advocate or whatever. I want to talk to you about how I can help George. My interpretation was she would help George's claim go through the Department of Labor if I didn't speak up.
But the simple fact that we were approached and asked if we wouldn't testify at this meeting from her just really hit us wrong.
Terry Berry helps sick workers across the country through the Alliance for Nuclear Workers Advocacy Groups. She believes her work has harmed the chances of her husband George ever being compensated.
I got this manila envelope and said that I had ingested a small amount of americium, plutonium, and uranium U-235. It's all tied in. When you ingest radiation into your body, whether it's alpha, beta, gamma, it goes rampant inside your body, taking one organ or the other or damaging it and still keeping you alive and letting you suffer through all this shit. Why are they going to keep doing this shit?
And there is a test that they do. They inject your body with a chelating agent where they test that for the various heavy metals or whatever that you might have been exposed to. I did 12 treatments and it about killed me. I got so sick it was unbelievable. Because that mercury, it pulls it out of your bones, it pulls it out of your teeth, it pulls it out of your liver, out of your brain.
Received today at 11:07 a.m.
Hi, this calls for Janine Anderson. This is Diane Vorse at the U.S. Department of Labor. I'm in the impairment unit. I'm just calling up on a phone call that called the Final Adjudication Branch yesterday regarding your impairment.
I had to gather up 4,000 pages of medical documents, which I submitted to the Department of Labor. They lost my complete file on 2 different occasions. DOL has gone out of their way to find any way whatsoever that they can continue these claims on and on and on and make it so difficult for these claimants to go through this claims process as sick as they are, that eventually they'll just give up or go away or die. The prognosis is that the liver will eventually probably smother my lungs, and possibly I could go into liver failure or heart failure. My liver has grown for 5 years now. Every doctor that saw me with my condition said that there was nothing that could be done because the liver has gone as far down as it can go, and now it's up in my chest and it's over my heart. But because of the immense pressure on my abdomen, eventually my abdomen actually split down the middle. Now that I have been approved, now that I'm so sick, the money doesn't really mean that much to me because I would much rather have my health back